Greeting to everyone. Our today's discussion is about mental health issues among employees in the workplace. Before we start, I would like to introduce our presenter members for the topic of our discussion today. Begin with the first member, Danvendra Anak Krisnan, with metric number 79163. The second one is Airin Farisha Binti Mohamed Badusha, 78347. The third person is Nursyafira Binti Abdul Rahim, 80809. The fourth person is Phong Wai Kee, 71317. And the last member is Rozlina Anak, 81066. Star Complex Corporation is known as one of the best courier services in Malaysia, followed by J&T Express, Post Pantas, ABC Express, and Lorry Ninja. For the last 5 years of our cooperation, our company has been received positive feedbacks regarding the services that we have provided to our customers. However, the increasing use of online purchasing methods has affected Star Complex employees' productivity as well as the organization itself. Therefore, I will pass over the next slide to Mr. Danvendra to discuss on the factors of the issues.
First, let's talk about the factors of mental health issues among employees. The first aspect is unconducive workspace. One example is an unclean environment that will cause the employee to be less motivated. This is because instead of being able to fully commit and focus on their given tasks or jobs, they are having to constantly worry about the hygiene surrounding them. This creates unnecessary stress for the employee and impacts their performance. Second is tight and small working spaces that give less privacy. A lot of employers often round all their employees in a very small space in cubicles. Although this is cost effective, it has a lot of negative impacts towards the employees. The employees may feel very restricted and are unable to fully do their tasks or share their ideas due to the surrounding commotion. Second, the lack of personal space and privacy during when performing their tasks will also cause them to not be able to perform as much as they want to. And finally is the lack of proper facilities in the workspace. When there is a lack of proper facilities in the workspace, an employee may feel like their job or their task is underappreciated by their employers. This will cause them to have lower job satisfaction. Next is poor training and development. The first example is lack of motivation due to stagnant jobs and tasks. Due to poor training and no development from the employees, the employees feel that they have to do repetitive tasks every day due to no development. So from doing the same repetitive tasks and jobs all the time, they might feel bored and feel no reason to be motivated to improve their own skills or take initiative to be better in their careers. And finally is personal issues. The employees might face personal mental health issues such as depression or bipolar disorder that may cause them to not be able to function as well as they want to or as well as they could. Other than that is conflict in their personal relationships. They might have conflict with their spouse or also with their children. This causes them to not be able to focus 100% during their work on their tasks, but constantly have to deal with these issues in the back of their mind.
Hello everyone, I'm Nursyafira Binti Abdul Rahim with metric number 80809. I'm going to present the consequences of mental health problems in the workplace if it is not addressed immediately. Mental health problems have an impact on employers and businesses directly through increased absenteeism, a decline in work performance as well as bad attitude and behavior of the employees. First and foremost, it can affect the work performance of the employees. Mental health issues such as anxiety can cause someone to lose concentration, making it very difficult to multitask and carry out day-to-day work activities. An employee's stamina could also be affected, making task deadlines difficult to meet. Someone with anxiety or depression may suffer from paranoia, meaning that even constructive criticism could be taken personally and cause them to doubt themselves and their work, as well as damage their confidence and abilities in the future. As a result, employees' work performance will decline from time to time if this issue is not treated sooner. The consequences of it including losing business, decreased morale, and ultimately losing money. Next, mental health issues can increase absenteeism among employees. Someone who is experiencing mental health issues in the workplace may be too embarrassed or unable to tell anyone, let alone their employer, that they need help or time off. If it is a short-term thing where an employee may just need a time off from stressful situation, they can probably take a partial or full sick day. People might think that if there is an increase in absenteeism, the number of mental health cases in the workplace, as well as the stigma regarding mental health issues, would be decreased from time to time because people who are taking a day off or more is going for medication at home to improve their mental health. However, those who are not aware of mental health issues, such as the managers or coworkers, they will assign more tasks to this employee, which is causing workloads in the workplace that can lead the person to experience stress and depression, which then the employees must take a full sick day to avoid the situation in the workplace. Therefore, an increase in absenteeism not only can increase the business costs on the company, but it is also can increase the human cost at the workplace, which affects the coworkers to cover the tasks that need to be done. Another impact of mental health issues on employees is the decline in attitude and behavior. When doing a group project in management, if one person in the group is experiencing mental health issues that lead to a loss in productivity, either quality or quantity of work, or both, this can affect group's productivity as well. When one part of the project is handled by this affected person, the task won't be done with high quality and quantity due to low productivity in him or her. When the outcome of the products is lower than their expectation, this can cause a bad impression exist among the teammates. Moreover, the cooperation between the teams will deteriorate. Moreover, the cooperation between the teams will deteriorate due to a lack of trust in this individual. Therefore, suggestions to deal with this situation need to be implemented in the mean of time to avoid any complications that can occur in the workplace among the employees. That's all regarding the consequences of mental health issues. I'll pass the next slide to the next presenter. Thank you.
I'm Rozlina Jonathan with metric number at 1066 will explain on the solutions of mental health issues in the workplace. There are several ways that can be implemented to solve this issue. One of them is to modify policies and practices of the organization. The superiors should adjust the current organization's policies and practices as nimbly and generously as possible in reaction to the changes of situation according to the current situation, such as during COVID-19 situation. So, how to adjust the current organization's policies and practices? The superiors should examine the organization's policies and practices regarding flexible work schedules, paid time off, paid and unpaid leave, and change the current policies and practices to a new one according to the current situation. Then, the new policies and norms can be implemented and published once it is suitable for both organization and the employees. As an example, Superior can update flexible work schedules for employees to allow them to perform tasks according to their convenient time to do tasks either at home or at office during COVID-19 pandemic. Moreover, The superiors should also redefine performance reports as feedback and learning rather than assessments against strict benchmarks. By doing so, the employees won't feel depressed and unmotivated to do their tasks, but they will be more motivated and productive instead. This latter will slowly increase the organization's growth in the long-term period, even though this alternative might slow down the growth of the organization at first. So that is all from me on modify organizations, policies, and practices.
The next solution to deal with mental health issues at workplace is to partner with mental health providers. Many workers are suffering and may be exhibiting clear signs of mental health problems at work. They could be experiencing a disruption in their personal lives that is bleeding into their work, resulting the declining in their performance. An example of this might be an employee who spends a significant amount of time at work talking about marital conflict that occurred at home, thus interfering with workplace productivity. In this case, a key mitigation strategy by a manager or colleague would be to refer the employee to a mental health provider or other supportive resource for help. In these cases, it is very useful to have an established partnership with a local provider or for employers to even become familiar with the resources that are available. Our company can set up partnerships that gives workers access to an employee assistance program. So what is an employee assistance program? A voluntary workplace program called an Employee Assistance Program (EAP) provides free confidential assessments, short-term counseling, referrals, and follow-up services to staff members who are experiencing work or personal issues. EAPs treat a wide range of complicated issues that have an impact on mental and emotional health, including drug and alcohol abuse, stress, grieving, family troubles, and psychological disorders. In order to address the requirements and concerns for both employees and organizations, EAP counselors also serve in a consulting capacity with managers and supervisors. The prevention and management of workplace violence, trauma, and other emergency reaction scenarios are the top priorities for many EAPs. So partnering with mental health is one of the relevant and efficient initiatives to help our workers with mental health issues.
Hello, my name is Phong Wai Kee with matrix number 71317. I will present on the final solution to solve mental health issues among employees in the workplace. So my point is that organizations should offer career development programs. What is career development? Career development refers to the process in which an individual advances in their career path. Examples of career development programs are training and development program, mentoring, role rotation, and succession planning programs. When employees are given the opportunity to grow in their career, they will feel valued and have a sense of belonging in the workplace. This positive workplace relationship is very important in helping employees reduce work-related stress. Furthermore, it allows employees to exercise and develop relevant knowledge, abilities, and skills, or KSA. This in turn will benefit the organization's productivity as the employees' KSA are fully utilized and put into good use. Although this intervention may be costly at the beginning, it helps save future additional costs such as the cost of recruitment. This is because when mental health issues are controlled, it can help to reduce other issues that arise due to mental health, such as absenteeism and turnover. In fact, recruitment costs or replacement costs are twice as expensive as implementing intervention to solve existing internal issues to retain employees. In conclusion, career development intervention is effective in supporting and improving mental health in the workplace as well as other issues that arise due to mental health issues. That's all from me. Thank you.
To summarize our discussion, we have proposed three recommendations regarding the issues that have affected our employees and organization. Modifying the organization's policies and practices is one of the solutions that has been suggested by Rozlina, in which the company needs to examine the policies and practices so that the employees can experience flexible work schedules which will not affect their personal life. This suggestion helps the employees to practice work-life balance as well. On the second suggestion, partnering with a mental health provider such as Employee Assistance Program could help our employees to seek professional help regarding the mental health issues that they are experiencing. Tips and pieces of advice from professional help can improve the employees' mental health as well as their productivity in the workplace. On the last suggestion, career development program is also one of the best recommendations to improve the employees' understanding of their job scopes and improve their job skills. When our employees have finally understood and improved their job skills, they won't be feeling stressed at the workplace. Thus, the recommendations given by the members will be implemented in a short time so that it helps us to reclaim our company's position as an industry leader. That's all for our today's discussion. Thank you for your cooperation, and everyone may dismiss.